Hi there. I'm going to work in my little spiritual art journal today, and I have only got just a few more pages to go in this little journal and it will be full. So when I was looking around, I thought today I would work on this art journal. So first thing I'm going to do is put some my homemade gesso down here, kind of cover up the kitty cat pages, or the old calendar that this is made out of, I should say. So I will more than likely put this in fast forward and do a voiceover because I'm so slow that everybody knows I'm so slow. So I will probably do that, talk to you kind of while it's going on. Most of it will probably be very self-explanatory. Quit babbling now and go ahead and just let you watch, because I have no idea what this is going to be or what I'm going to do, or I do know what verse I want to put on it, but other than that, I've got nothing. So what's going to come out of it, I have no idea. Finishing up my gesso here. I love my homemade gesso. I've told you all about it a million times. It is the DAP, pardon me, the DAP company makes a flexible drywall compound, and that is what I use to make my gesso. It is the drywall compound in white acrylic paint, and I just love it. These are my Stabilo woodies that I've seen Betsy Doodle use here just recently, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna get out my woodies because I haven't used them for a while. And they are like a Stabilo all pencil, only they're fat. I think their intention is maybe for younger folks, I don't know. But I love them. They work just like the Stabilo all pencils. They mark on just about everything, every surface, and they activate with water. Put a little hole in my gesso right there. It doesn't matter. I'm spritzing it with water now to activate it, and there you can see there are a lot of different types of crayons and things that do this same type of have this same type of effect. But I like my woodies. They're fun, and I have lots of colors, and they're just fun to use. So I take that green one here and with a wet brush just use it on the end of the green. I've done this before with the small Stabilos as well. You can also scrub them down on a surface and spray water in them and use them like a watercolor. You can dip the end of them in water and, use them that way. Stabilos are just fun. So I just keep going on here, just getting some grungy looking background color down here. And add a bit more of the green. It's a pretty green. I'm going to get that dry, and I have a stamp here. I cannot remember where I got that stamp from, but I'm thinking I don't know. I'll tell you what, if I figure out where exactly I got that stamp, I will put it in the description box below. But it's kind of script with some flower patterns through it. You can see it there when I stamp it here a lot better. It's got this kind of flower pattern through the script. It's a really nice background stamp. And I'm using black StazOn to stamp it down with, just randomly, here and there. And it's kind of a big stamp. You could do actually really across a whole big page if you would want to. The rest of it you can see is in my hand there. I didn't use a stamping block or anything for this, so just kind of have the rest of it in my hand. And then I'm using some washi tape, and I think this washi came from Sarah at Craftin' and Relaxing. She had I had won one of her giveaways, and I'm pretty sure this washi was in my winnings, and I just absolutely love it. It doesn't seem to want to stick here on the surface that I have down, which that's nothing abnormal. Sometimes you can get washi to stick, and sometimes you have to glue it, and so that's what I'm doing, is making sure it stays down with my glue. And that is just a little bit of diluted with water tacky glue, I think, maybe a little bit of school glue in there too, I'm not sure, but just dilute it a little bit so that it'll come out of my real fine tip nozzle. Bottle. And just making sure that the edges are down. Just kind of putting the washi on in strips. Some of them, as you could see, I tore the piece in half, and then this is just the regular width of the washi. It's a little bit wider one, so I tore some of them in half, and then that's a piece just the regular width. And then I think I get a different, I think I get a different kind of washi here in just a minute. And you can see they were over on the right, it's like a measuring tape. I've got a couple pieces of it down there on that side, and here goes another piece here. This is not all that unusual or different or nothing new about this or spectacular. It's just getting some interest down and some layers down of different things. And I do love that washi. And then this is some paper with some really cool paper that I think Rosa sent me. Rosa is Sun and Moon Arts, I believe. Oh my gosh, Rosa. I watch her channel all the time. But I think it's Sun and Moon. I'll put the description, or I put a link to her channel in the description below, as well as Sarah at Crafting and Relaxing. And this is the coolest paper. It's real fibery and fuzzy on the edges when I tore it, and it's got like all sorts of threads and things through it. It's really cool paper, and it was exactly the same color of green that my little Woody was, that I used on the background. So I decided I would sort of just tear it up and use it, collage it down in different spots on my pages. And it's kind of translucent, sort of transparent. You can see through it just a little bit. You can see the background coming through. And I thought that was really cool. I had just enough to put on these 2 pages, make it kind of an interesting pattern. So that was really fun. Thank you, Rosa, for the papers. I think there's a few other ones in different colors that I have as well. So thank you so much. And I got some letters out there. You can see there off to the left. And I think I decide to, let me see. Yeah, I decide to mount them kind of on some just random scraps of paper. Like that's a coffee dyed envelope. These stickers that I have chosen here are from In Love Arts, and that is the company that I did a review of not too long ago. That particular sticker I kind of distressed a little bit with some peeled paint, archival ink, so it wouldn't come off. And that's the piece of coffee dyed envelope that I have the word "you" mounted on with those letters that I found. And then that's another piece of book page, I believe. Just coffee dyed book page, or old book page that might not even have had anything done to it. And that has the word "with." There was some really awesome paper that I absolutely loved that Sarah had sent me, and that's what this is right here, that I mounted the word "I am" I and am on, I could not bear to throw even one little scrap of that paper away. If you watch my little grungy art journal, grungy envelope journal videos, you'll see that paper. Couldn't throw even the littlest piece of it away. It was so cool. So that is I am with you on that side. And then this sticker, I think I touch up with ground espresso, and that's the archival as well. I think I already did it, but I just wanted to show you what I had used. And these stickers are kind of like paper. I will get these again. I really like these stickers, and this particular grouping of them, I will have to go online to In Love Arts and, you know, see what it is again and see what they have. But that particular grouping had a bunch of different botanicals, and it had some mushrooms and a bunch of flowers and some ferns, and it was just very cool stickers. And that is coffee dyed paper that I mounted the word always on. And then I think do I just go from here? Yeah, with my Stabilo All, the little one, the regular size pencil. I just go around the words to make them a little bit more prominent on the page. I think I'm getting my spray bottle of water there. Yep. And just a little paintbrush to activate the Stabilo. Just kind of helps to make the words pop off of your background a bit. And I think I'm pretty much done there, so okay, here we go. This is my art journal page in my spiritual art journal, and this is Matthew 28:20, when Jesus says his last words to us and tells us to go and make disciples of all people. And then he tells us, and I am with you always, even to the end of the age. So that was a very uplifting thing for me to think about today. So I thus made the page with that particular scripture in my journal, and I'm going to mark that in here, maybe put the date, but that is it for today. And I only have just a few more pages in this little journal to go, and then it will be done. All right, and you stuck with me through the entire video. Thank you so very much. And until I visit with you next time, everyone, God bless you. Bye-bye.